This is SAT practice stat 2 and session 3, no calculator. Question 1. If 5x plus 6 equal to 10, and what is the value for 10x plus 3? I've been changed from the origin. The given by the question is 5x become to 4, and double all of two sides of this angle of this equation. You got 10x equal to h, and I plus 3 both sides. For you can get the 10x plus 3, and the answer here is 11. So the answer for the first question is C. Question 2. Which is the following order pair x and y? Satisfy the system of the equation above. This question means you have to solve this simultaneous equation. So I will change from the first question, the first equation, I will multiple to 2, and I will got 2x plus 2y equal to 0, and the second one is unchanged. From now I got 2y as minus 2y. I will add the two equations together, and I will have the 5x plus 0y and equal to 10. So h will be equal to 2. I just care about the x equal to 2 in the first one. Question A cannot be the right answer because h equal to 3. C minus 2, D minus 2. So the answer for this question is B. The landscaping company estimates the price of jobs in dollars using the expression 16 plus 28, and when n is the landscaper, we can work in h in the total hours. So what is the following in interpretation? The number 12 in this expression. Okay, the kind of this question will be asked about the meaning of the number. So you have to find the units of this number, and then you will find the meaning of them. Because we have the expression will be present for dollar. So 16 have to be unit of dollar, and 12 and h have to be unit of dollar. And from n, you have the n here is unit of landscaper. Okay, so n for landscaper, and h will be present for hour, equal will be dollar. So that's why you just using the algebra to this question, and 12 will be equal to some dollar divided by landscaper and hour. So it means landscaper in the hour in the denominator position, so it will be present for one landscaper and for 1 hour. So I will choose from A. You need it here, you got the dollar per hour for each landscaper. Yes, maybe. Okay, look at B. B, you got the 12 landscaper working on each job. No, it's not each job in here because dollar divided by landscaper and hour. So the first unit of 12 cannot be landscaper. B cancel, and 12 per hour is not enough because we forgot for each landscaper in here. So C will be cancel, and in the same way for D. So the right answer is for C, for A. Dollar per hour for each landscaper, just like this. Question 4. Algebra and the square of sum for this question. From question A, I will got 9a is 4 plus 3a2 plus 2b times 2b squared plus 2 and plus 4b is 4. So from the first question, and I will got 12ab and b squared, just like the given information. Okay, so A is exactly equal to this expression, so I will choose A. Find the value for K. Okay, because you got x equal to 7, will be equal to 7. So I will square both sides of this equation. 7 square and k square. Because of this, k will be equal to plus or minus 4. Because k k is greater than 0, so k has to be equal to 4. For question 5, you got C. In H, Y planted above, line L is parallel to line K. What is the value for P? Okay, so I have the two triangle in this one. And because L and K is parallel, so I will have this angle equal to this angle, and this one equal to this one. So I will have the two similarity triangle. So that's why I will have a scalar factor. The first one, I will compare this side. The length of this side is 2 and the length of this side is 4. So the bigger will be twice smaller triangle. So the smaller triangle have here is 5. So that's why you will got here is double, is mean 10. So that's why P will be equal to 10. Because this side had to be double, I had to be twice with this one. Okay. Question 7. From the question here, I have the exponential. So from the exponential expression you will got here, and put the number and do the power number equal together. So a square minus b square will be equal to a square, a minus b, and time with a plus b equal to 16. Because a plus b equal to 2, so that's why a minus b will be 8. Because 16 divided by 2 equal to 8. So the right answer is A. The measure A in the degree in the exterior angle and the regular polygon. Regular polygon is mean the polygon have the n side, all side equal together. The number of sides n is the polygon formula above, and the measure is greater than here. Okay, that's fine already. I mean you have to find n, and you know about condition for A is A will be greater than 15 here. So because A will be greater than here is mean divided by A will be less than here. Because A and 50 in this position is the denominator. When you have the larger denominator, and it means you have a smaller fraction. So here is present for n. So here is more than 7. Maybe it's more than 1. Maybe. Okay. So n will be greater than less than 0.1. Because n is the number of sides, it means n has to be integer number. So n has to be equal to 7, because 7 is integer number maximum and less than 7.1. So that is the greatest number of sides. So C is the right answer. 9. The graph of the line H has slope 2 and the contain the point. And the graph of the second line pass through the point 1, 2 and 2, 1. If the two lines intersect at the point A and B, what is the value for A plus B? Okay, we have a two line here. The lines one have the general form is mx plus c. So m equal because m equal to 2, so past this point is mean x equal to 1 and y equal to 8 equal to c. So you have c here is 6, and the L1 will be 2x plus 6 here. And the second one is line 2. The line 2 is past this point, so I have to find the gradient first. The gradient is 2 minus 1 divided by 1 minus 2. So you will have here is minus 1. Y equal to mx plus c, because m equal to minus 1 is passed through point 1, 2. So x equal to 1 and y equal to 2. And solve this one, you will get that c equal to 3. The general form for L2 will be minus x plus 3. And 2 line here is intersect at this point, it means I have to solve this system equation. Plus 3. I will take the first minus the second one, 0, 3x and 3. And that's why I will have h will be equal to minus 1. When x equal to -1, I will find y. Substitute -1 in here, y will be 4. X equal to -1, y equal to 4, corresponding to here -1 and 4. So add them together, you will have the -1 plus 4 equal to 3. Right answer for here is B. We have the following equation of the graph in the x-axis plane with always greater than or equal to -1. Okay. Always greater than or equal to -1. I look at the 4 options in here and I focus on C. This is square. Just a square, it means always greater than or equal to 0. So it will be always greater than or equal to -1. Maybe most of you will be confused because here is not equal to 0, but the equal here is all. The option for all is not and. So a square always greater than -1, of course. Or equal to -1. Maybe the sign equal cannot be happen, but the sign all of them is greater than or equal can be, because we have the option on here. So focus on that. I will choose C the final answer without care about the other option. Which of the following complex number is the equivalent for this one? Okay. For complex number, you have the y in the denominator. So I will using the conjunction equation. Equal to a square minus b square. I mean I have to multiple denominator and numerator with s minus 2y. And expand here. Plus 10y squared, I squared. And here is 60 minus 4i squared. So we have here is I squared. I squared is mean -1. -1, 10, minus 10. 24 minus 10, you got 40. Here is a 46i. And here is 16. Minus 1 here is plus 4. Plus 4 is 68. So separate and divide both of them by 2, you will got 7 divided by 34 minus 23i divided by 34. So the answer for 11 is C. We have the expression, and the question as follows: the numbers of favor in terms of the other variable. So we have the 4 options here. Look at the 4 options, always f equal to something. So in this question, we ask you to rearrange for f. So I will imagine that from here I can change this become to n times with n plus f equal to f. Expand. And I will move RF to right hand side. Of course, you have to change sign. Take F outside. R in here. So F will be divided by 1 minus R. So 1 minus R will be denominator. So B is my final answer. What is the sum of the value of m that satisfy? Okay, so m will be the solution for this quadratic equation. The quadratic equation always have the general form in this one: a squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So I call h1 and h2 will be the solution of this equation, and we have the formula for h1 plus a2 will be equal to minus b divided by a. And if you want to find the product between h1 and e2, you just c divided by a is the formula. So the question here asks about the sum of the own value for m. It means the maximum solution for the quadratic equation is 2. So value for m is mean m1 and m2. m1 plus m2 will be equal to minus b divided by a. Minus b is mean 16 because b is minus 16. Minus of minus 16 will be 16 divided by 2 equal to 8. So the final answer is D. Radioactive substance decays at the annual rate. Annual rate is mean happen year by year. Rate of the 30% and the inertial amount of the substance is here in the first one. It means the original mass, which is the following function as model development for system in the t year later. Okay, if I have the first year for this number and the second year will be decreased. Decrease the 13% is means the remaining will be 87%. So the second will be the second year will have here kilogram, because here is T1 and here is T2, T0 because the original here is T1 after 1 year. So after 2 years this number will be continued to time with 0.87 one more time. I mean from here I will have 0.87 square in T year, T2. So after T year is mean you have here is number for T is not 2 anymore. So I will have A is the final answer. Okay. The expression is equivalent to which of these following? This question will ask you take the divided between the fraction. I mean I will take the 5x minus 2 divided by 3x in here. Sorry, I will rewrite 5x minus 2 divided by x plus 3. And the answer here is 5 first. X minus 0. So here is the remainder and here is the equation. So from here you will have 5 remainder divided by denominator. D is final answer. The cell manager of the company award a total 3,000 bonus to the most productive cell pupil. The bonus are a word in the amount here and here, at least one bonus, at least one here, and then okay, one is the possible of this one. Okay, because it's possible. I don't know. I will call the pupil to get 260 X. And the number of pupils gets this reward is Y, and the total of them will be equal to 3,000. Okay, so I can put because I imagine the 750 times 2 will be equal to 1,500. So the other ones here it may be if y equal to 2, here is 1,500, and of course this one has to be 1,500. So 1,000 is 500 divided by 25. You will have 6. X will be equal to 6. It is available just when x equal to 6, y equal to 2. So we have the both of them add together, we have total 3,000. So I can choose x equal to 3. X equal to 6 for this question. The equation above ABC are constants. If the equation is true, own value for x, what is the value for b? Okay, of course, the first step I will expand here and compare for the coefficient with this one. Expand the left hand side, 6x squared, 10x, 9x, 18, 15, and simplify. So a squared here corresponding to 6a squared, bx will be corresponding to this one, so that's why I can choose b in 19. The figure here and segment AD and the second E. What is the length for CE? What is the length for CE? It means you have to find BC and add the BE. Similarity triangle. So because CD parallel to AE, so this angle has to be equal to this one, and this C angle will be equal to E angle in this position. And compared to the line, you will have the phi here is a half of 10, so the bigger will be twice a smaller triangle. So here is the bigger EH, so the smaller have to be a half 4. So that's why you have CB equal to 4, BE equal to H, so the length for CE is mean add them together, you got 12. X is plane above 0 is the center of the circle, the measure is the pi over 8 radian. So what is the value for 8? Okay, because here is square root of 3, I mean when I make the perpendicular for A, this one will be square root of 3. And this length is the length of the eye, 1. Of course, this one has to be equal to 1. So look at this triangle. Here is the angle AOB. This line is 1. This line is square root of 3. So here is the right triangle. So I, based on the so-called tan of AOB will be equal to 1 over square root of 3. So that's why you will have AOB will be equal to 30 degrees, corresponding to pi over 6 radian. So here is pi over 8 radian, here is equal to AOB. So A will be equal to 6. The last one for section 3. The system of the equation above A and B are constant if the system has infinity many solutions. What is the value for A and B? Because we have here is infinity many solutions, so it means the first line or the first equation will be ratio or proportion with the second one. I mean the coefficient for x will be equal to the coefficient for b for y, and equal to the coefficient of the constant number. Okay, so because based on the first equation, I can change the position. A divided by b equal to 2 divided by 8. So here is 1 over 4, and A over b will become to 1 over 4. And here is final answer. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget to look at the section 4 for SAT Test 2 from the college board. Thank you so much, and subscribe my channel and share this video.